everyone, and welcome to the Leo Lantz podcast. Today, we're diving into the exciting world of kitchen remodeling, a topic that resonates with so many of us. And I'm thrilled to have Leo Lantz, the president of Leo Lantz Construction and an expert in kitchen transformations, here with us. Leo, thank you so much for joining us.
It's always a pleasure. Glad to be here.
Let's get started because I know our listeners are eager to hear your insights. So my first question is, when designing a kitchen, how do you prioritize layout decisions to ensure the space flows naturally for everyday use?
Well, prioritizing layout decisions when designing a kitchen is crucial for creating a space that functions smoothly and feels intuitive for everyday use. The core principle revolves around establishing a clear and logical workflow, often referred to as the work triangle or more recently, work zones. This means strategically positioning the sink, refrigerator, and cooking area to minimize unnecessary steps and movement. Beyond the basic triangle, consider how you naturally navigate the kitchen during meal prep and cleanup. For example, if you frequently unload groceries near the refrigerator, ensure there's adequate counter space nearby. Similarly, a prep area situated between the sink and cooktop allows for seamless transitions between washing and cooking tasks. By thinking through your typical routines, you can identify pain points and tailor the layout to optimize efficiency and promote a natural, fluid movement within the space. This fluid approach transforms a kitchen from a collection of appliances into a well-oiled machine that supports rather than hinders daily life.
That makes so much sense, especially when you think how the kitchen is often the busiest room in the house. We're using it too much, yeah. And speaking of busy spaces, let's talk about maximizing them. What creative approaches do you use to make small kitchens feel larger and more functional?
Well, when making a small kitchen feel larger and more functional, it's akin to a challenging puzzle demanding creative solutions and a keen understanding of space utilization. One crucial approach involves maximizing vertical space. Instead of relying solely on base cabinets, tall, narrow pantry units extending to the ceiling can provide significant storage without eating up precious floor area. Open shelving, strategically placed, can also contribute to a sense of airy openness, allowing the eye to travel rather than being blocked by dense cabinetry. Color palettes play a significant role. Opting for lighter hues on walls and cabinets creates an illusion of spaciousness, while strategic use of reflective surfaces like backsplashes or metallic accents bounces light around the room, furthering the feeling of openness. Furthermore, clever organization is paramount. Drawer dividers, pull-out shelves, and magnetic strips for knives are just a few examples of how to optimize every nook and cranny, making the most of the available space and preventing clutter that can easily overwhelm a small kitchen.
It's amazing how design tweaks can completely change how a space feels. Let's pivot a bit to style now. How do you help homeowners blend practicality with personality in their kitchen remodels?
Helping homeowners strike the perfect balance between practicality and personality in their kitchen remodels is a delicate dance. It's about understanding their daily routines and needs while also uncovering their unique tastes and aspirations. We start by delving deep into their lifestyle. How do they cook, entertain, and interact within the space? This helps us prioritize functional elements like efficient layouts, ample storage, and durable materials. Simultaneously, we explore their design preferences, from color palettes and textures to architectural styles and personal collections. The goal is to weave these two threads together, creating a kitchen that not only works seamlessly, but also feels like an authentic expression of who they are, a space they truly enjoy being in. We might suggest clever storage solutions that showcase favorite cookware, incorporate a vibrant backsplash that reflects their personality, or integrate sustainable materials that align with their values. Ultimately, it's about crafting a kitchen that's both a hardworking hub and a joyful reflection of the homeowner's unique identity.
A kitchen should really reflect who we are while meeting our daily needs.
Indeed.
And now, on the topic of functionality, what are some underrated features or design elements that can dramatically improve a kitchen's usability?
Beyond the gleaming countertops and statement appliances, several underrated features and design elements can dramatically elevate a kitchen's usability. Consider the humble pull-out spice rack tucked neatly beside the stove. It eliminates the clutter and chaos of searching through cabinets for that elusive jar of spices. Similarly, incorporating deep, full extension drawers instead of traditional base cabinets allows for easy access to pots, pans, and even heavy appliances, preventing back strain and simplifying meal prep. Good lighting is also imperative. It plays a crucial role. Strategically placed under cabinet lights illuminate workspaces, while a layered approach with ambient, task, and accent lighting creates a more inviting and functional space. Finally, don't underestimate the power of a well-designed trash and recycling system. A discrete built-in pull-out with separate compartments promotes cleanliness and reduces kitchen clutter, ultimately making the entire cooking experience flow more smoothly. These subtle additions often go unnoticed, but contribute significantly to creating a truly efficient and enjoyable kitchen space.
I'm sure homeowners appreciate those thoughtful additions.
If they have an older kitchen, having these new amenities really makes a tremendous impact for the client. They enjoy them so much.
Yeah, and
Finished space.
And my next question is about creating specialized spaces. How do you approach integrating multifunctional zones like coffee bars or pantry areas into a cohesive kitchen design?
Integrating multifunctional zones like coffee bars or pantry areas into a cohesive kitchen design requires a thoughtful approach that prioritizes both practicality and aesthetics. The key is to avoid these areas feeling like tacked on afterthoughts, instead ensuring they seamlessly blend with the overall kitchen flow and style. This can be achieved through several strategies. Firstly, consider the spatial relationship. Coffee bar, for example, might be ideally situated near a breakfast nook or dining area for easy access, while a pantry could benefit from close proximity to the main food preparation zone. Secondly, utilize consistent materials, finishes, and hardware to create a sense of visual unity. Whether it's the same countertop material, cabinet style, or lighting fixtures, repeating elements helps to visually tie these zones together. Finally, don't underestimate the importance of functionality. A well-designed coffee bar should include dedicated storage for mugs, coffee beans, and equipment, while a pantry needs adequate shelving and organization systems to keep these things accessible and tidy. By focusing on spatial planning, consistent design elements, and efficient functionality, these multifunctional zones can become integrated assets that enhance both the usability and beauty of the entire kitchen.
Multifunctional spaces seems to be the way forward, especially in modern homes. And my next question is, there are so many choices a homeowner should make during the remodel process, especially in a kitchen remodel process. What advice would you give to homeowners to avoid feeling overwhelmed by material and style choices during a remodel?
This is probably one of the most significant pain points for clients, especially those who have lived in the space for a significant amount of time. They just have such a hard time visualizing what the new space will look like. But remodeling can quickly become overwhelming when faced with the sheer volume of material and style choices available today. To combat this, start with a clear vision. Before even stepping foot in a showroom, spend time defining your personal tastes and functional needs. Gather inspiration from magazines, online platforms like Pinterest, and even places you frequent. This initial research will help you identify consistent patterns in your preferences, narrowing down stylistic paths. Once you have a general direction, break the project down into smaller, manageable pieces. Focusing on one room or even one aspect of a room at a time, such as countertops or flooring, will make the process feel less daunting. Don't be afraid to consult with professionals like interior designers or architects. Their expertise can guide you through the overwhelming sea of options and help you make informed decisions that align with your vision and budget. Remember, the key is to approach the remodel in bite-sized pieces, allowing yourself time to consider choices without feeling rushed, pressured, or just flat out overwhelmed.
Just taking it a little slow really makes a difference. And simplifying decisions also makes a difference. So, how do you handle requests for incorporating unique or unconventional design ideas into a kitchen?
Handling requests for unique or unconventional design ideas in a kitchen requires a delicate balance of enthusiasm and pragmatism. The initial response should always be open and exploratory, encouraging our clients to fully articulate their vision. This involves active listening and clarifying questions to understand not only the aesthetic, but also the practical implications and functional needs behind the unusual request. It's crucial to then transition into a collaborative process where the design professional can leverage their expertise to refine the concept, addressing potential challenges such as feasibility, budget limitations, and long-term maintenance. This might involve proposing alternative materials, construction techniques, or layout adjustments that may stay true to the client's unique vision while ensuring a functional and safe kitchen environment. Ultimately, the goal is to champion creativity while ensuring the final product is not only striking, but also durable, user-friendly, and aligned with the client's budget and lifestyle.
Now, let's talk a little bit about the future now. So, what are some design strategies to future-proof a kitchen for evolving family needs or technological advancements?
Designing a kitchen that can stand the test of time, particularly with the involved family needs and technological advancements, requires a strategic approach centered on adaptability and flexibility. One key strategy involves embracing a timeless aesthetic. Opting for classic materials, neutral color, and clean lines avoids the trap of chasing fleeting trends, thus ensuring the kitchen remains visually appealing for years to come. Simultaneously, selecting durable, high-quality materials that can withstand daily wear and tear is crucial for longevity. Beyond aesthetics, focusing on a versatile layout is essential. Consider open plan designs that allow for easy reconfiguration as family dynamics change, including features like a spacious island that can function as a prep area, dining space, or even homework zone. Alongside a mix of closed and open storage options provides flexibility for various needs. Pre-wiring for smart appliances, incorporating ample outlets, and considering space for charging stations ensures the kitchen can seamlessly accommodate the ever-changing landscape of kitchen technology. By combining timeless design with versatile features and thoughtful technological considerations, a kitchen can be built to adapt to the future, whatever that may bring.
Now, let's move on to striking a balance. How do you approach balancing open shelving and traditional cabinets in a way that's both practical and stylish?
Balancing open shelving and traditional cabinets is a delicate dance between showcasing personality and maintaining practical storage. The key lies in strategic placement and thoughtful curation. Opt for open shelving in areas where displaying frequently used, aesthetically pleasing items make sense, such as near the coffee station for mugs and favorite spices, or above a countertop for showcasing beautiful bowls and glassware. These items become both functional and decorative, adding visual interest without clutter. In contrast, utilize traditional cabinets for concealing less attractive everyday essentials like pantry items, cleaning supplies, or bulky appliances. This approach keeps the overall space feeling organized and minimizes virtual chaos. Furthermore, consider the style of both your shelving and cabinets. Matching materials or adhering to a unifying color palette ensures a cohesive look, preventing a hodgepodge aesthetic. Ultimately, the goal is to create a space that is both personalized and efficient, where open shelving proudly displays your cherished items, while traditional cabinets discreetly manage the less glamorous aspects of daily life.
Personalization is such an important topic. And also, I have a lot of handmade mugs, and I would like to brag about them to my
Yeah,
guests. So, open
you
shelving
got to show
really,
off the bling,
yeah,
right?
open shelving really makes sense. So, what's the secret to creating a kitchen that feels both trendy and timeless?
Creating a kitchen that straddles the line between trendy and timeless is it's a delicate balancing act, requiring a thoughtful approach to design. The secret lies in embracing classic elements as your foundation, then weaving in current trends strategically. Opt for durable, high-quality materials like natural stone countertops, solid wood cabinetry in neutral tones, and timeless subway tile backsplashes. These will stand the test of time and provide a sophisticated backdrop. To incorporate trendy elements, consider adding pops of color through accessories. Introduce contemporary lighting fixtures or select hardware with a modern edge. The key is to avoid committing to fleeting trends and permanent fixtures. Think of it like building your wardrobe. The classics provide the foundation, while trendy pieces add personality and keep the look fresh. Focusing on quality, functionality, and carefully chosen accent pieces, you can cultivate a kitchen that feels both eternally stylish and undeniably current.
We talked a lot about personalization. So, my next question is again about personalization. How do you manage projects where the homeowner has specific niche preferences for their kitchen design?
Managing projects where homeowners have their very specific and niche kitchen design preferences requires a delicate balance of flexibility, clear communication, and expert guidance. It's crucial to begin with a thorough discovery phase, delving deep into the homeowner's vision, understand the why behind their preferences, and identifying any potential challenges early on. This initial exploration should go beyond simply noting the aesthetic. It should uncover the practical considerations and functional needs driving their unique tastes. Just as an example, a homeowner passionate about vintage baking might require specific countertop heights or storage solutions for antique equipment, even things like marble rolling boards for their baking needs. While a minimalist might prioritize hidden storage and seamless surfaces. Detailed mood boards, 3D renderings, and material samples become essential tools for visualizing the design and ensuring everyone is on the same page. This collaborative process allows you to tailor the design to their exact requirements and manage expectations realistically, thus ultimately ensuring a successful outcome that will truly reflect the homeowner's individual style and needs.
And I know that you offer 3D computer-aided design services, so homeowners can come to you about those services. So let's talk about how to make kitchens work for everyone. What role does ergonomics play in designing kitchens, particularly for families with diverse needs?
Ergonomics plays a crucial, often underestimated role in kitchen design, especially when catering to families with diverse needs. A well-designed kitchen should be a space where everyone, regardless of your age, height, or physical ability, can comfortably and safely participate in meal preparation and cleanup. This means going beyond aesthetics to consider the practical interactions between people in the space. Ergonomic principles guide decisions on countertop heights, ensuring they're not overly straining for shorter individuals or causing back pain for taller ones. The placement of appliances, sinks, and storage should also be carefully planned to minimize awkward reaching, bending, and carrying, reducing the risk of injury and increasing the overall efficiency of the kitchen. Furthermore, for families with specific needs, such as elderly members or those with mobility limitations, ergonomic design becomes even more paramount, encompassing considerations like wider doorways, pull-out shelving, and easy-to-operate fixtures that promote independence and inclusivity within the heart of the home.
And I know there are a lot of DIY enthusiasts listening. So my next question is about DIY. So what are some common mistakes you see in DIY kitchen remodels, and how can homeowners avoid them?
DIY kitchen remodels can be incredibly rewarding, but they are also rife with opportunities for mistakes that can lead to frustration, wasted money, and even safety hazards. A common pitfall is failing to adequately plan and measure. Homeowners often underestimate the intricacies of cabinet installation, leading to gaps, misalignments, and doors that won't close properly. Another frequent error is neglecting proper electrical and plumbing considerations. Attempting these tasks without the necessary expertise can result in dangerous wiring, leaky pipes, and code violations. Inadequate ventilation is another big mistake we see, often overlooked until cooking fumes and odors become a persistent problem. Furthermore, neglecting the importance of a well thought out workflow can result in a kitchen that looks great but is ultimately impractical to use. To avoid these common mistakes, homeowners should invest in thorough planning. This involves creating a detailed floor plan with precise measurements, researching building codes, and familiarizing themselves with the specific requirements of electrical and plumbing work. Obtaining necessary permits is crucial as it ensures the remodel meets safety and code standards. When tackling any task, whether electrical, wiring, plumbing, or ventilation, if you lack the experience, hiring a licensed professional can save time, money, and headaches in the long run. It's worthwhile to research various kitchen layouts and consider your own cooking habits and needs to ensure the new kitchen's workflow is intuitive and efficient. Finally, don't rush the process. Take the time to do things correctly. Investing in high quality materials and taking advantage of online resources and tutorials that can guide you through each step. A little diligence and patience can make the difference between a successful and disappointing DIY kitchen remodel. We all live in this day and age of instant information and gratification. The main thing is to have patience in your process.
And a little expertise can definitely go a long way. It's always best to reach out to a licensed professional to ask help. And let's shift gears to kitchens for entertaining. How do you approach designing kitchens for clients who love to entertain frequently?
Designing for kitchens for clients who love to entertain requires a different approach than a standard kitchen renovation. It's about creating a space that's not only functional for everyday cooking, but also facilitates seamless hosting and social interaction. The focus shifts towards open layouts, ample counter space for food prep and display, and strategic placement of key features like islands and additional seating. Beyond the cooking zone, consideration must be given to the flow of traffic, ensuring guests can move freely without disrupting the chef. Storage solutions are also paramount, as these clients often require more space than usual for servingware, platters, and beverages. Ultimately, the goal is to craft a kitchen that effortlessly transitions from a practical workspace to a vibrant hub of social activity.
Lastly, last question is about lighting, and let's brighten things up with this question. What's your strategy for helping clients maximize natural light in their kitchen design, especially in homes with limited windows?
Maximizing the natural light in the kitchen, especially in spaces with those limited windows, requires a multifaceted approach. My strategy begins by carefully assessing existing light sources and identifying areas where it could be amplified. We explore options like lighter color palettes for cabinets, walls, and countertops, as these reflect light rather than absorb it. The strategic use of glossy or semi-gloss finishes can also contribute to bouncing light around the room. Where possible, we consider replacing solid upper cabinets with open shelving or glass-fronted options, allowing light to penetrate deeper into the space. In addition, we look at incorporating reflective materials like mirrored backsplashes and stainless steel appliances. If structural modifications are feasible, we might explore options like installing a larger window or even a skylight. Furthermore, under cabinet lighting and well-placed pendant lights that are bright and have a warm color temperature when used strategically with wall sconces can supplement natural light and create a balanced illumination. The goal is to create a bright and inviting space that feels open and airy, regardless of the limitations imposed by the existing architecture.
Leo, thank you so much for sharing your expertise and insights with us today. It's clear that kitchen remodeling is not just improving a space, but about creating a home that works beautifully for each family. Before we wrap up, is there any advice you'd like to leave our listeners with?
I always tell our clients that you have to have a plan. Even if everyone has a consistent, cohesive plan, a set of drawings or 3D imaging software, if you're putting your project out to multiple beds, everyone has the same goal that they're working towards. You can talk to multiple contractors, subs, and they all may have a different vision for what your space will look like. So you will tend to get prices, estimates that are all over the place. Whereas if you have that shared vision for your project, then things will go much smoother for you.
That's wonderful advice. And thank you again, Leo, and thank you to our listeners for tuning in. If you're considering a kitchen remodel or just looking for an inspiration, be sure to check out Leo Lantz Construction. They have amazing designs. Until next time, happy remodeling.
Thank you, Norm.